Good morning. You're listening to Slices of Wenatchee. We're excited to bring you a closer look at one of our top stories and other important happenings every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Merry Christmas. Today, a beloved Wenatchee tradition returns to the stage, showing how a volunteer-run fundraiser has quietly shaped generations of community giving. Before we continue, have you joined Neighbor yet? If not, download the app today and join local conversations about issues that matter. Neighbor is a site just for our local community focused on facts, not misinformation. Best of all, it's free for everyone. To learn more, visit wenatcheeworld.com/NABUR. Now, let's jump in. On a crisp November night in 1948, a small group of women gathered at the Liberty Theater with a simple but powerful idea: raise money, help their neighbors, and do it with joy. That night marked the first Follies performance by what was then called the Junior Wenatchee Hospital Guild, and it brought in enough money to furnish hospital rooms and buy critical X-ray equipment for St. Anthony's and Deaconess hospitals. More than 75 years later, that same spirit lives on through what is now known as the Wenatchee Valley Children's Guild. The story of the Guild is less about preserving history and more about staying in motion. Over the decades, the organization has evolved in membership, mission, and scope while maintaining a striking commitment to efficiency. The Guild has no paid staff, almost no overhead, and returns nearly every dollar it raises straight back into the community. Members say the only real expenses are a P.O. box and a website. Everything else comes from volunteer labor and shared purpose. At the heart of that work is the Follies, a joyful variety show staged every 3 years and recognized as the longest-running community show in local history. Featuring singing, dancing, skits, and plenty of local talent, the Follies operate on a simple philosophy: everyone who auditions gets in. Under longtime director Jamie Donegan, performers of all experience levels find a place on stage, from seasoned dancers to first-time participants with, as organizers joke, 2 left feet. What makes the show special, members say, is the sense of bonding it creates. Rehearsals stretch through winter evenings, friendships form quickly, and neighbors discover hidden talents in people they thought they already knew. Doctors, teachers, optometrists, students, all sharing the same spotlight. For many, it becomes a family tradition that spans generations. While the Follies once focused primarily on supporting hospitals, the Guild's mission expanded in the late 1990s and sharpened further in recent years. Today, its giving centers on children and families through programs like Youth Assistance, School Connections, General Assistance, and the Eva Love Bowling Scholarship. Beyond grants, members also serve meals, organize birthday parties for children in need, ring Salvation Army bells, and step in wherever help is needed. Now about 25 members strong, the Guild continues to operate on a steady rhythm. Kickoff parties in January, auditions soon after, rehearsals through winter, and performances in February at the Numerica Performing Arts Center. Since 1948, the organization has given more than $1 million back to the community. For more, head over to wenatcheeworld.com. Are you passionate about the issues shaping North Central Washington? Then you won't want to miss the Wenatchee World Forum at Pybus. This monthly event brings together newsmakers and the community to dive into the topics that matter most. It's your chance to engage, ask questions, and be part of the conversation shaping our region's future. Have questions or need more info? Visit wenatcheeworld.com/forum. Now, a few other stories you should know about. A new dining destination has arrived on Wenatchee Avenue, blending European, Argentinian, and Pacific Northwest influences. Archived Bistro is owned by 2 chefs who met while working in Europe before relocating to Wenatchee. The intimate 30-seat bistro focuses on seasonal ingredients, vegetarian-friendly sharing plates, and an atmosphere the owners describe as both cozy and city-inspired. The menu rotates twice a season, and the restaurant is open Thursday through Sunday evenings, with reservations preferred. The Eastmont School Board will wait until its January meeting before taking any action regarding board member Jason Hines, who was arrested earlier this month. District policy requires a multi-step process that cannot begin outside a properly convened meeting. Superintendent Spencer Taylor said the district's priority remains maintaining a stable and supportive learning environment, and the next board meeting is scheduled for January 12th at the district office. Washington residents and businesses affected by December storms are getting extra time to file federal taxes. The IRS has extended the deadline to May 1st, 2026 for eligible taxpayers in several counties, including Chelan, Douglas, and Yakima. The relief applies to income tax returns, certain quarterly filings, and some retirement account contributions. The IRS says penalties tied to the storm period may be waived, and free tax preparation is available through several programs. Finally, Santa Claus is adapting to modern times, from tariffs and supply chains to data backups and labor negotiations. In a story by Josie Meets, longtime local Santa, Buell Hawkins, reflects on more than 40 years of spreading holiday cheer across the valley. This year, his version of Santa discusses artificial intelligence in the workshop, union contracts for elves, and even backup reindeer stationed at the South Pole. Through it all, he says the mission hasn't changed: bring joy, model kindness, and leave behind just one bite of the cookie. Give it a read at WenatcheeWorld.com. Thanks for listening. For more information on all the stories you heard today, visit us at WenatcheeWorld.com. The Wenatchee World has been engaging, informing, and inspiring North Central Washington communities since 1905. We encourage you to subscribe today to keep your heart and mind connected to what matters most in North Central Washington. Thanks for starting your morning with us, and don't forget to subscribe to Slices of Wenatchee wherever you listen to podcasts.